You are beautiful. You are smart. You are funny. You are kind. You are unique. You are worthy of love and affection. You are never too much, and you are always enough. You are precious. You are a diamond, a rose, a pearl, the most stunning of all God's creation. You are worth more than you could ever imagine. Worth more than the numbers on the scale, or the hair product you use, or the shoes you wear. More than how many girls wish they were you, or how many guys wish they had you. More than the price tags on your clothes, or the percentage at the top of your math test, or even the number of followers you have on Twitter. Your worth surpasses all earthly things, because in the eyes of the Lord God, you are loved, and you are worth dying for. Regardless of who you think you are. Whether you model in a magazine, or you model pottery with grandma. Whether you're on the hot list or the not list. Whether you're head cheerleader or a high school dropout. Whether you're Miss Popular, or you've never had anyone you could call a friend. Whether you love yourself and love your life, or you can't stand to look in the mirror and you feel as if everything in your life is falling apart. Whether you're such a winner, or you feel like the world's biggest failure, regardless of who you think you are. The reality is that you deserve someone who would give up their life for you, because you are powerful and strong and capable. Read about the women in the Bible. Esther, Ruth, Martha, Mary. These women changed the world forever. And inside of you, each and every one of you is a woman with that same power and that same strength and that same world-changing capability. And your responsibility is to find that woman and to set that woman free. This is who you are. And any voices in your mind that try and tell you differently are from the enemy. And the next time you hear them, this is what you say. You say, "Nuh-uh, not me, Satan. I am a daughter of the living God, cherished, loved, and adored above all things by the Creator of all things, for the glory of Him who is greater than all things. I am awesome." And please, don't you forget it.
Does anybody ever really acknowledge the good you are? Do you know the good you are? Do you know
it? And I remember having a moment thinking, I'm now, for the rest of my life, going to be called a bad girl. I really don't belong here, and I don't even know how this happened to me. That I am in a place for bad girls. Because I didn't feel like I was a bad girl. And so the question is, what do you believe? Do you believe that you are worthy of happiness? I know that if you allow the past to define your present, that you never actually live. You are responsible for your life. And if you're sitting around waiting on somebody to save you, to fix you, to even help you, you are wasting your time, because only you have the power to take responsibility to move your life forward.
I had failed on an epic scale. An exceptionally short-lived marriage had imploded, and I was jobless, a lone parent, and as poor as it is possible to be in modern Britain without being homeless. The fears that my parents had had for me, and that I had had for myself, had both come to pass. And by every usual standard, I was the biggest failure I knew. Now, I'm not going to stand here and tell you that failure is fun. That period of my life was a dark one, and for a long time, any light at the end of it was a hope rather than a reality. So why do I talk about the benefits of failure? Simply because failure meant a stripping away of the inessential. I stopped pretending to myself that I was anything other than what I was, and began to direct all my energy into finishing the only work that mattered to me. Had I really succeeded at anything else, I might never have found the determination to succeed in the one arena where I believed I truly belonged. I was set free. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default. So given a time turner, I would tell my 21-year-old self that personal happiness lies in knowing that life is not a checklist of acquisition or achievement. Your qualifications, your CV, are not your life, though you will meet many people of my age and older who confuse the two. Life is difficult and complicated and beyond anyone's total control, and the humility to know that will enable you to survive its vicissitudes.
So the question is, what do you believe? Do you believe that you are worthy of happiness? Do you believe that happiness, success, abundance, comfort, fulfillment, peace, joy, love is a part of your birthright? Is that what you believe? Because you will manifest the life that you believe. I've always known that no matter what my belief is, I'm going to be all right.
When you do well, people notice. When you do your best, people notice. And so wherever you are, always do your best. And doing your best puts you at the next level. It's about what can you do. You just need to run that race as hard as you can. You need to give it everything you've got all the time for yourself. For yourself.
As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters.
What matters is now, this moment, and your willingness to see this moment for what it is, accept it, forgive the past, take responsibility, and move forward. This is your second chance. This is your opportunity to seize this moment and make something of your life.
I'm done. I'm done asking for permission. I'm done waiting for someone else to say that I can. I'm done with watering down my truth. I'm done with swallowing my voice. And I'm done with living inside a box that's too small to breathe in. And guess what? The access point out of all of that, it starts with me, and it starts now. I give myself full permission to rise into a whole new space of being in the world, to a new level of honoring my truth, a new level of allowing my wisdom, a new level of dropping into my power, a new level of trusting where my soul is leading me. And I get it, stuff's gonna come up, things will happen, people will say stuff. There'll be times when that noise in my head will scream at me so loud, I'm on the wrong path, it's too hard, I can't do it, I'm not good enough. That noise could get so loud that it's hard to hear my voice. But guess what? Those moments they're not going to stop me. In fact, they're going to open me up. Every time, they'll remind me, dig deeper. They'll whisper to me, let go, darling, trust, you've got this. In fact, they'll be the moments that lead me to embodying in my bones what I've already known in my heart. Trust, self-compassion, unwavering commitment, and the power of love. And I'll tell you this, there's something they sure as hell won't do. They will not define me. Because you know what? I truly bloody get that everything I want, it all starts with me and my courage to give myself full permission to rise.